हाँ, रही बात तो पूरे देश से पुकार आ रही है कि आप सक्रिय राजनीति में आइए और ज़रूर अगर कांग्रेस को लगेगा कि मैं कुछ फ़र्क ला सकता हूं या जो भी क्षेत्र में प्रगति की उनको लगेगा कि मैं कुछ फ़र्क ला सकता हूं या प्रगति वहां ला सकता हूं तो ज़रूर मैं आऊँगा। पर ये नहीं है कि अमेठी से, मुरादाबाद से भी है और हरियाणा से भी अलग अलग लोग मेरी विनती कर रहे हैं कि मैं सक्रिय राजनीति में आऊँ और उनका क्षेत्र को चुनूँ।
लोग तो गुजरात छोड़कर पीएम बनने के लिए बनारस आते हैं, आप बाय नाइट चले गए, तो क्या अमेठी या रायबरेली से आप लड़ेंगे?
ये बीजेपी वाला क्वेश्चन है।
ये पत्रकार का सवाल।
पहले ओपनिंग बॉल बीजेपी क्वेश्चन। वेरी गुड, शाबाश। देखिए, अमेठी की बात कांग्रेस का डिसीजन है, जो भी मुझे ऑर्डर मिलेगा मैं वो करूंगा।
और देखिए, कांग्रेस के जो शाहजादे हैं उन्हें भी वायनाड में संकट दिख रहा है।
हम तो कहते तुझे खाना इसलिए चाह रहे हैं क्योंकि जीजा जी की नजर है भैया। बड़े बुजुर्ग जानते हैं, रामनवार जी आप तो किए होंगे कभी एक जमाने में, बस में बुजुर्ग जब सफर करते थे अपनी सीट 2 मिनट छोड़नी पड़ती थी, जेब से रुमाल निकाल के सीट पर रख देते थे कि नहीं रखते थे, भैया बैठना मत, सीट हमारी कहते थे। तो राहुल गांधी भी रुमाल ही छोड़ने आए थे कि जीजा जी ना बैठे।
Will it be Rahul Gandhi or will it be Robert Vadra? That's the question on everybody's lips as the election season heats up in India. The second phase of voting is around the corner. That's when Wayanad votes. There is a lot of to and fro happening. There is a lot of buzz that Rahul Gandhi is going to be, filing his nomination from Amethi after the voting in Wayanad is finished, which is on the 26th of April. Second phase, Wayanad votes. We have with us, and there is a lot of back and forth because Robert Vadra, the Jijaji, has also put his name in the fray. Some 15 days ago, he made a comment which you just heard that he's also interested in entering the electoral arena because of people wanting him to do so. And of course, Amethi could be one of the seats that he could be looking at contesting from. So what's going to happen? What's happening? What's the strategy behind all of this? I am joined by my esteemed panelists. There is Sharath Trivedi, the spokesperson from BJP in UP. He's joining us. Sharatji, welcome to the show. We have Hilal Ahmed, Congress spokesperson, also joining us. And in a short while from now, Smita Gupta, senior journalist, will also be joining our show. So let me start off with you, Hilalji, first and foremost. It's your prerogative कि आप कब अपना कैंडिडेट का नाम अनाउंस करें कौन सी सीट से. But what's the delay in announcing the candidate's name who's going to contest from Amethi?
I don't think there is any delay in announcing the name of a candidate from Amethi. You can call it that this is the strategy of the Congress. They want to announce this name at the later stage. So, like delays can be said that like we are not having any candidate, or we are having any second thought or any third thought or any such kind of a thing. No, it is not like that. This is how the Congress has decided that they will declare the name from Amethi and Raebareli at the later stage, and this is what is happening.
But given that these are the bastions or were the bastions of the Congress, just sends out a wrong message with the delay in putting out the names of who's going to be contesting from these two places that you just named, Amethi and Raebareli.
Believe me that at least that much you can trust in Congress, that they have got this much of a political understanding that when and from where they want to declare their candidate. And I don't think that there is any such kind of messages going on. Raebareli and Amethi people, they are ready that whosoever the candidate of the Congress will be declared from Amethi and Raebareli, they have made it sure that at both the places, Congress candidate will win.
But on what basis? Last time around, the Congress candidate did not win from Amethi. It was Smriti
This
Irani who
happens, yeah,
walked away.
yeah, yeah. Yes, yes. This happens with like if you go to the history, then you can see Atal Bihari Vajpayee ji has contested at so many places. He was defeated. Even Indira Gandhi ji, she was also defeated from Raebareli. Sanjay ji was also defeated from Amethi. So these things do happen. These aberrations are there, and this is the beauty of the democracy, that like no candidate can be sure that he or she is going to win from this constituency or not going to win this constituency. This is why there is so much of fun in democracy. That is why we believe in democracy. That is why there is so much of voting. Like if it is decided that from such place this one is going to win, from such place this one is going to win, then what is the need of election? So yes, it happened. It did happen, and it will happen in the future also. So many candidates will be defeated. You never know that from Banaras who is going to win that election. But you can guess. You can say that this and this person should win, but you cannot be sure about it.
So you're guessing that whoever the Congress candidate is, and at whatever stage that Congress candidate is named, the people of Raebareli and Amethi will vote for him. Of course,
No,
he was
I'm not. I'm not guessing. This is the message from the ground, that whatever happened in Amethi in the last election, they are really repenting it. They don't like the candidate which they have elected from Amethi. Whatever promises have been done by Mrs. Irani, she was unable to fulfill it, and the way she has dealt with the whole constituency, the manner in which she was absent from there for such a long period of time. There is not even a single project from the center which has come and which was there. You can see that एक भी उद्घाटन नहीं हुआ, जबकि प्राइम मिनिस्टर जो हैं वो जरा सा भी अगर उद्घाटन होता है, is always there. But in Amethi, I don't think you have heard that even a single project has been inaugurated by Prime Minister. Even the foundation stone has been laid by the Prime Minister or any Smriti Irani ji herself. So they do understand that what mistake they have done, they should not have done this thing.
Let me bring in our friend from the BJP, Advocate Sharad Trivedi is here. I'm sure he has a lot of things to say to this last thing that you said, that nothing has been done, because Smriti Irani is going around campaigning and going to town, and including today. I was just listening to her a while ago talking about all the various things that have been done for the people of Amethi, including direct bank transfers, including toilets, including, I mean, she was rattling off numbers. But Sharad Trivedi, what's your thinking? Not a single udghatan done by the Prime Minister from Amethi. Sharadji, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
We hear you now. Please go ahead.
Hilal Bhai is defending the indefensible. He's one of the best spokesmen Congress has. I know his predicament. The issue is here that for the last 12 years, if we have not done, why did we win 2 Lok Sabha, 2 Vidhan Sabha and 2 mayoral elections? In last mayoral elections, we have had, there were only 2 seats which were taken by Samajwadi Party, even they were lost. They have tried every technique in UP, from Chacha, Bhatija, Bua, Babua and Ladke. This Ladke thing has already been done. We have gone through all this farce even before. The UP people rejected it. Here now the case is that whenever something goes wrong in the Congress party in UP, they go down south. Indira Gandhi ji went to Medak in Andhra, and now Rahul Gandhi went to Wayanad. He already knows what is the situation in Uttar Pradesh. Out of 17 seats that they have got out of this coalition in Uttar Pradesh, I don't think that probably there'll be hardly any seat in which the deposit is not forfeited. So the situation of Congress in UP is pretty bad. And the issue is that when things go bad, then the family gets together. It comes to the fore. They organize themselves. Now Jijaji is also insisting that I'll also fight there. Didi is also was probably half-heartedly saying that she would contest from there. Rahul ji himself is saying that he'll contest from there. And Sonia ji is already, she knows the ground situation. So she is moved to Delhi. She's come through the Rajya Sabha route. So Congress already knows the reality of the thing. The only issue is that how long would it take for the
But
epitaph to be written?
but that reality that you're talking about was 2019 election results. You're talking about कि डिपॉजिट जब्त हो गया बहुत सारी जगहों पे या राहुल गांधी अमेठी से हार गए. But what about today? There must be a certain anti-incumbency towards Smriti Irani also, given the fact, and as Bilal Hilal was just pointing out, that there's no inauguration in Amethi in the last 5 years.
We I do not have specific figures for Raebareli, but and Amethi, but the issue is that we have had the largest ever house building project in Uttar Pradesh. 53 lakh houses in made. 1 crore 60 lakh gas connections, 1 crore 80 lakhs electricity connections. We have had Nal Se Jal, 3 crore people have direct access to water. And I would also tell you that when it was the Congress was in the center and Samajwadi Party was in the state, at that time the road which was made from Lucknow to Raebareli ended in Raebareli. It did not go to Unchahar or Allahabad further down. So it was specific to the whatever development they wanted in their own area. It was not for Uttar Pradesh. So if I am elected somewhere, that my vote and my work is only going to be limited there. We have had AK-203 assault rifle project already on record. The rail coach factory is being expanded in Raebareli, Amethi. So the kind of development has happened. We have never claimed anything other than development. That's it. Vikas, Vikas and Vikas. That's the only clarion call that we've had. That's the only thing we have had for the last 12 years. Samajwadi Party has not come back. Congress is out of Uttar Pradesh for last 35 years, which absolutely no hope of coming back. And now Jijaji's statements, they show that a half-hearted effort to sort of get back into the limelight. That's about what they're going to get.
Okay, let me go to Smita. Let me go to Smita Gupta. Smita ji, I want to ask you, why did Rahul Gandhi lose Amethi in 2019? And what happens if he contests again in 2024?
The fact that
Smita ji.
Hello?
Yes, we can hear you. Please carry on.
Yeah. I said the primary reason Rahul Gandhi lost from Amethi the last time around was because he contested also from Wayanad. I think the people of Amethi felt that he had abandoned them, and I am saying this on the basis of conversations with people in Amethi, which I had last time, and recently I didn't go to Amethi. I just went last week to Raebareli and the area around it. So people, I think, and this happens very often to very, very senior leaders. Chandrasekhar has been defeated in Balia. As you mentioned earlier, Vajpayee has seen defeat, Indira Gandhi has seen defeat, Mr. Modi himself contested not only in Gujarat, he also chose to contest from Banaras. Sushma Swaraj contested from Karnataka. So I don't think that is an issue. In Rahul Gandhi's case, he lost that election because he did not pay enough attention to Amethi, and people of Amethi who felt that he was associated there had abandoned him. As for this election, I know that Robert Vadra has been claiming that he can contest, but that is something that even local congressmen have been laughing at. As I said during my recent visit, both Raebareli and Amethi are, like parallel, I mean, adjoining constituencies. So you meet people from both constituencies, you discuss both. And the Robert Vadra question was discussed. I asked people, and frankly, they thought it was a joke. So I don't really see Robert Vadra contesting from Amethi. The party, the state unit, the Uttar Pradesh state unit, has sent the names of Rahul Gandhi and his sister Priyanka Gandhi for the adjoining seats. Now, why they are delaying? They themselves said just now, as Mr. Ahmed, the Congress spokesperson here, said that there is some deep strategy. I don't know what that deep strategy is. but they also were saying the same thing. They said, we have sent the names, इनका ही नाम आएगा अंत में, मगर कुछ पार्टी का कुछ strategy. So I'm unaware of what that strategy is. Maybe they are
So
assessing.
probably, do you feel the strategy is, as you said last time around, he did not score in Amethi and lost by 55,000 votes to Smriti Irani, was because people of Amethi felt he betrayed them contesting from Wayanad. But this time, after contesting from Wayanad, if he announces his candidature from Amethi again, what are the people saying this time around? Those same people.
I think, people do want there is something about VIP constituencies and the VIPs who represent them. They get used to being represented by somebody really important, and they miss that when it is not there.
Okay.
I recall, for instance, when Chandrasekhar was defeated from Balia, the late Chandrasekhar,
Yes.
who became Prime Minister later. And everybody over there said, we are ashamed that we got him defeated. And I said, but the Balia is not even developed. It doesn't look as though anybody has ever done anything for it. Compared with that, a great deal of work has been done in both Amethi and Raebareli. And people say that doesn't matter. People know Balia because they know Chandrasekhar, So I would imagine that, Rahul Gandhi and Priyanka Gandhi would stand a fair chance. Nobody can predict whether somebody is going to win or they're going to lose, or, there's so many ifs and buts. We have seen already the beginning of the BJP using dog whistle politics at the highest level, which is a sign of nervousness, and my travels in UP this time in the western and central part of the state, which included, as I said, Raebareli, showed that there is not much enthusiasm for the BJP as a whole. There is no enthusiasm for the opposition either, but there is a tiredness with the BJP. And, this talk, I think the BJP spokesperson talked about, how many toilets, cash transfers, blah, blah. Now, this is common everywhere. As for gas cylinders, most people can't afford to buy that gas. Even that gas cylinder is lying in a corner. They use it sparingly when they, have a bit of money. So it is not something they have just got. They are now used to it. Now, what the buzz over there is, everybody wants jobs. Young people don't have jobs, young men particularly, but I met many young women too. So that is the talk about the rations are no longer as important as they were earlier.
But let me just take this to Sharath, and Sharath, let me talk to you about this. In terms of actual work done, there is a whole list that, Smriti Irani talks about that has been done in Amethi over the last year. She compares the last 5 years to last 15 years. And I want to come to you, and then I want to come back to you, Smita, with this, that, you said a lot of work has been done there, but has it been, is there any sense from the people there and on the ground? I want to understand that from you in terms of work which was done by Rahul Gandhi versus the work done by Smriti Irani. Actually, you can answer this and then I can come to you, Sharath.
You want me to answer that?
Yes, please.
Yeah, you see that things like rations, cash transfers, etc., gas cylinders, this is something common across the state. This is not something special that Smriti Irani has brought to the area. Whereas the kind of projects that Rahul Gandhi and Mrs. Gandhi had brought were actually job producing, like factories, or there was a National Institute of Design, things like that, which was special to that.
I come to you with that in terms of jobs. There seems to be that resentment, and Smita has just come from the ground there, so we're hearing from her. How would you respond to that?
In the whole of the country, we had 16 crore registrations in EPF, and EPF registrations happen only when there are jobs. and salaries are given. The second thing is that on the assembly, inside the assembly itself, Chief Minister had said that we have had 2.5% the unemployment rate in Uttar Pradesh, which was lowest ever. We had 2 lakh crore export from MSME. The issue is that we did not attack Ukraine and we did not invent this virus. The problem is that the after effect of those things were there. Now the economy is picking up. We have had the largest road building project in Uttar Pradesh. We have had the largest airport building project in Uttar Pradesh. 44 crore tourists have come to
पर
Uttar
इशू
Pradesh.
इशू अमेठी और रायबरेली के वोटर्स का है.
No,
They
no,
feel that
across the board, the construction, the Ganga Expressway is on. We have had absolutely massive. We have had 6 defense corridors, out of the 3 have already been allotted. So the kind of work the issue is that this kind of infrastructure which is required to invite people from outside to invest in Uttar Pradesh that does not happen overnight. And the another issue with the opposition is when we talk about jobs, we talk about government jobs. Prime Minister Modi and BJP, we have the government has been crying hoarse that the time or the era of government jobs is already over. We want massive private investment. 70,000 crores is being brought in by Reliance. Hiranandani Group is investing in Uttar Pradesh. We have allotted this massive swaths of land has been allotted in the Yamuna Expressway. In the east, we have had urea and the DAP factories which were shut down. The fertilizer factories which were shut down have been restarted. We had the longest cruise starting from Uttar Pradesh in the world. So
okay, you're talking about a lot of things being done in Uttar Pradesh. I think the issue is about the people in these Gandhi bastions, which of course will no longer be Gandhi bastions if Priyanka doesn't contest from Raebareli and Rahul doesn't contest from Amethi, or suddenly if Mr. Vadra comes. Professor Hilal Ahmed, your comments. Isn't Robert Vadra's comments muddying the waters? And as Smita said, even the local Congress guys are not taking him seriously.
Aditi, allow me to respond, Mr. Sharad. Just I'll take only 2 or 3 minutes. Whatever Mr. Sharad is saying, he's not saying anything about Amethi or about Raebareli, what Smriti Irani has done for Amethi. So he's very clear about that he has got nothing to offer. One thing. Coming to Uttar Pradesh, in the last 7 years or around 8 years of double engine ki sarkar, only one inauguration of Samsung has been done by Prime Minister. Not a single inauguration has been done by the Prime Minister. Although he is always ready even to flag the inauguration of a train if it is moving from Barabanki to Hardoi. So he'll be there to inaugurate it. Not a single inauguration in Uttar Pradesh. We know it very well. Now, this will happen. Whatever he's saying that defense corridor is there, this will happen, DAP factory will come. So, Mr. Sharad, you have got a post-dated check on a crashing bank, and which you are interested to get it cashed in from the this Lok Sabha election. No, people are not ready for that. No one is going to believe you, whatever you are saying. Ukraine and Ukraine COVID, just few seconds. Ukraine and COVID, they have come after 2020 onwards. The unemployment data, which was suppressed by this government, the one which is ruling, was suppressed when it was released in 2018 and 19, and it has given the figure that there was an all-time low in employment generation, which was 45 years record. So don't hide behind Ukraine or behind COVID. Now coming to what you are asking about Mr. Robert Vadra. See, I
will just, because you just said what you said, I have, and maybe Sharadji has not been able to list, but as I said, I was listening to Smriti Irani just a while ago. She's going around campaigning in Amethi, and these are some of the things that she's been listing, that 1,14,000 नए घर बनाए गए, वहां पे 3,50,000 direct tap water connections दिए गए, farmers को 6,000 पर ईयर, किसान सम्मान दिया गया, 4 लाख घरों में टॉयलेट्स बनाए गए, नया बाईपास बना, एक मेडिकल कॉलेज भी अमेठी कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंसी में आ रहा है. So it's not that nothing has been done in the last 5
Now
years.
let me come to you. Let me come. वो अपने अचीवमेंट्स नहीं बता रहे थे, वो ये बता रहे थे कि अमेठी की पॉपुलेशन कितनी है, क्योंकि ये तो हर शहर को मिला है. अब अगर हम बताएं कि मनरेगा में अलग अलग शहरों में कितने लोगों को क्या रोजगार मिला है, कितना उनको पैसा दिया गया है, डज इट मेक एनी सेंस? What an MP has done for its constituency, that is the question. I'm not asking what BJP has done for the country. And whatever data they give, how reliable that is. Let me quote you one data. BJP claims that 42 crore people have got Mudra loan which has generated job. Right, Mr. Sharad? Am I wrong? Don't you claim that? You do claim that.
Yes, yes.
Now, if you see the population of the country, there are around 25 crore or maybe 30 crore of families are living in India. If you take 5 children in a family, this is the average. This is the average in India. So in 25 crore families, at least 2 people must be getting the Mudra loan. Before our sitting, can anyone say that we know a person who has got a Mudra loan? So these gimmicks, these are the gimmicks which are played by the Bharatiya Janata Party, and the same is the case with what he was saying about the EPFO. So now public is not ready to believe you. Public know it very well that what you have promised, 2 crore rozgar. Where is 2 crore rozgar?
Sharat, let me give you an opportunity to come back on that, and then we can go to Robert Vadra's statements about wanting to comment himself, wanting to.
No, I'm coming. I'm just coming. Just in a line. I'm a spokesperson of Congress. Whosoever will be the candidate to contest elections from Raebareli and Amethi, we will be there to make it sure that that person wins. What Mr. Robert Vadra has said, he can himself explain whatever he has said. I'm a spokesperson of Congress and my president, and that's all.
All right, so you're not going to comment on Mr. Vadra's self-announced candidature, but he didn't.
No, he has never announced his candidature. He never announced his candidature.
But he mentioned Amethi on his own, of his own violation, that he might contest from Amethi too. That's one of the things that he said. That just muddies the waters, given that Abhi Smita ne bola that there is this hunger for a VIP candidate. Smita, your thoughts on that?
See, Robert Vadra is not the VIP candidate that Amethi or Raebareli is looking for.
Absolutely.
And this is something Robert Vadra has for long nursed political ambitions. This is not the first time he has done that. In the past, I remember there was one particular election, perhaps it was 2004. I may be wrong and could be corrected on that. Robert Vadra arrived and he drove on a motorcycle through Amethi, and he violated some local, law and order thing. It was created a huge embarrassment for the Gandhi family, and then Priyanka had to step in and kind of. So it is something that he has nursed for a long time. He's talking about Moradabad because Moradabad is his hometown, where his late brother used to live. They have a family home there. I don't know whether it still exists, but it did exist as long as his brother was alive. So he probably just tossed his hat in, and he is somebody who cannot be pulled up by the Congress High Command. I don't know whether Sonia or Priyanka have had words with him privately, but I think it's more in the nature of a joke. Still
more in the nature of a joke still. But Professor Hilal, I just want to come to you with one last thing. Pichli baar, literally the elections last time, literally safaya ho gaya tha Uttar Pradesh se. क्या किया है 5 सालों में? What has the Congress done in these last years to win back the confidence of the people? Half the time, people, people like Rahul and Priyanka have not even been visible on the ground. I think Rahul must have visited Amethi 3 or 4 times in the last 5 years.
Aditi, this is one question which has been very frequently asked from the Congress, what Congress has done in last 5 years. We are in opposition. We don't have resources. We cannot do anything on our own. Even when there was a government at the center, then in state, the government was of different political parties. And naturally, whatever development one has to do, then in that case, that regional party or the political party which is ruling out there, that comes into play. We have tried our best, and that best was not good enough. We can see it in the elections which have happened in 2019 and 2022. So naturally, we are struggling. Naturally, we are working at the ground level. Naturally, we are trying to plug the holes where we have faulted. And we are ready to, once again, we are ready to contest. And we know it pretty well that there are certain constituencies where our candidate is going to win, and there are certain constituencies where we are in a very good fight. The result can go either way. So this is what I have to say about it. And I've considered this point. Yes, had we done the things good enough? Was it good enough? Whatever we have tried was acceptable to the people of the UP. We would have done much better than what we have done in 2019 and then 2022.
And so to 2024, what are you betting on? If you were a betting man.
Aditi, definitely, politics is a dynamic thing, and people keep working, they keep doing that thing, they keep evolving themselves, and they keep doing something that what is going wrong, why people are not believing in what we are saying. Perhaps we are not reaching to the people in the manner they want that we should reach to them. These are the things we have reached to the people this time. We are वो नगर नगर डगर डगर वाली बात जो है उसकी तरह से हम लोगों ने कैंपेनिंग की है, हम वहां पे गए हैं, लोग गए हैं, कई एक यात्राएं हुई हैं, राहुल जी की यात्रा यहाँ से होकर के गई है, हमारे अध्यक्ष जी राय साहब हैं, even he has done a yatra, he has visited the people. So we are doing the thing. Whatever the results will be there, we will come to know, were they good enough? Were they enough that our candidates start winning in Uttar Pradesh? 2024 will tell, but I'm pretty sure, Congress party is pretty sure that we are definitely going to win 4 or 5 seats at the minimum, and we are in very good contest in 5 or 6 seats.
Sharatji, your last thoughts. He thinks that Congress is making a comeback in Uttar Pradesh this time. How about you? Where do you see that? Do you see that happening?
Aditi ji, I can assure you that in Uttar Pradesh, their account would not open, and nationally on 400 seats, EVM machine kharab ho jayegi, संविधान की हत्या हो जाएगी, and we'll have that death of democracy farce going around. So that is absolutely, I can assure you of that, कि 80 सीटों पे EVM machine confirmed खराब हो जाएंगी. All the other 150 seats, they'll be perfect. There won't be any problem there.
All right. With that dig at the Congress,
thank you, Sharad. You have given me 150 seats. I'm really glad that you have at least conceded 150 seats to the Congress, and rest we will win, and we'll make the government. And I'm really honored, Sharad ji, कि इतनी मेहनत की है हमने, आपने उसको recognize किया है, 150 seats तक accept किया है. Result आ जाएंगे तो you will accept that we have crossed 272. Thank you.
When you say we have crossed 200, you're saying Congress, or you're saying about the UPA?
Definitely, I'm talking about India. I'm talking about India. Yeah, I'm talking about India crossing 270.
So you're saying 200 seats?
Like I'm testing on seats.
Counting day पे आपसे बात करेंगे फिर दोबारा. Let's hope. Let's see where that goes. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you, viewers, for watching this broadcast. We'll keep coming back to you with more. Stay tuned to Times of India.